Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Lovebug here, and today I want to go over some of the gaslighting phrases that my husband used to use on me. Now, what is gaslighting? Gaslighting is a type of sneaky emotional abuse, and it's used to make you doubt your memories and your thoughts. Gaslighting is used to devalue your feelings and to deflect responsibility off of the abuser and back onto you. It makes you not want to question or talk to the abuser about problems or anything that could upset them, because the discussion will always be blown up and the tables turned, and it'll be used against you. Now, here is 26 examples of the way my husband would gaslight me. Number 1, you're delusional. Number 2, I never said that. Number 3, that never happened. Number 4, you never told me that. Whatever it may be, an appointment, taking the kids somewhere, whatever it may be, if they didn't want to do it, they'll just say, you never told me. Number 5, you're overthinking. Number 6, you're just jealous. Now, this would be whenever I would ask him when he's coming home from work. I would be accused of being jealous. You're just trying to control me. Number 7. This would also be whenever I would ask him when he's coming home from work. Number 8. You're mentally ill. Number 9. You really need help. Number 10. You're bipolar. Number 11. You always twist my words. No, I didn't twist your words. I knew exactly what you said. Number 12. I'm not the problem. You're the problem. No, I wasn't the problem. Trying to have a normal conversation with someone is not a problem. Number 13. You're remembering it wrong. No, I didn't remember it wrong. You just didn't want to take responsibility for it. Number 14. You're psycho. Number 15. Your own kids hate you. Number 16. Your own kids think you're crazy. Number 17. You're just trying to control me like you did the kids. Well, I'm a mom, so I'm supposed to control my kids to an extent. Number 18. I love you, but I don't like you as a person. There's something wrong with you. No, there wasn't nothing wrong with me. Except for I was being abused. Number 19. You're a good mom, but when he's mad, tells you you're a terrible mother. That's just manipulation. Number 20. So you have an argument and things are getting out of hand, so you have to leave with the kids. While you're gone, he trashes the house and breaks all of your stuff. You come home the next day and the kids see the mess and are upset. But when you confront him about it and tell him the kids are upset, his response is something like, oh, what a great mom you are to bring the kids home to see the house like that. So he's putting the responsibility on you and taking no responsibility for the kids seeing the house like that, or even breaking your stuff. You know, who expects to come home and the house being everything you have be broken? No one expects that. So, and I certainly would not have brought my kids home to see it. Number 21. You tell him you need a break from the kids or ask him to pay for a babysitter once a week. And he'll say something like, "Oh, what a great mom. Can't even stand being around your own kids." Now, every mom needs a break from her kids every once in a while. Taking care of 5 kids is a lot of work. You know, that's a lot of laundry, a lot of cooking, a lot of homework, a lot of playing, and no time for yourself at all. The only time I got to myself was when I went to the grocery store, and that's not time to yourself. You're still doing something for your family. Number 22, your own family thinks you're crazy. Now, this is whenever he would be on his way home from work. He would stop at my family's house and badmouth me to my own family. You know, playing the victim. Say we had been in a fight. He would always go by my family's house and talk trash about me to my parents. Trying to make them believe that I was a terrible person. Number 23, people don't come over because of you. Now, his family didn't come over because of me, and I didn't want them here. They're all alcoholics, and they're violent. His brothers thought that they could put their hands all over me and kiss me on the mouth, and I didn't want them over here. I didn't want them around me, and I didn't want them around my kids. Now, my family, I asked my family why they didn't come over, and they said it was him. He was always angry, in a bad mood. He was rude. He was rude to the kids, and they didn't want to be around him. My family didn't want to be around him. So they stopped coming over because of him, not me. Number 24, you're just feeling sorry for yourself. Now, this would be whenever we would have an argument over nothing really, trying to have a normal conversation like a husband and a wife would about a problem that we were having, and I feel like he would always blow it up just so he could leave, and he would stay gone for the whole weekend or, overnight or whatever, and get drunk. And then when I would question him about where he'd been or what he'd been doing or whatever, he would tell me I was feeling sorry for myself. But, a wife has a right to know where her husband is and what he's doing. And that has nothing to do with control. It's out of respect for each other. If I left for the night, I would fully expect for him to ask me where I was and what I was doing. It's just respectful. But they have no respect. They only want what they want. And it's not your business what they do. So don't even question them, because they'll treat you like it's not your business. Number 25, your own kids think you're crazy. Now, when we were together, and he would be mad at me, he would go to my kids and talk trash about me to my kids, who were teenagers. And he's done that with all 3 of my oldest. And now that my 2 daughters are grown, they tell me, looking back, Mom, I see that him talking to us about y'all's problems and the things he was saying weren't true. Because he was telling my kids horrible stuff about me, like I was an alcoholic and I took pills all the time, and just crazy stuff that was totally false. And my daughters now can see that he was just trying to manipulate them. And he was telling them that me limiting their phone use or trying to ground them for doing wrong and things like that were just controlling them. But, if my daughter is doing inappropriate things on her phone, I have every right to take her phone from her. But he was telling them that, no, your mom's just controlling you. But that's what moms do. You're supposed to do things like that to look out for your kids. And they see that now. And number 26, your own parents think you're crazy. And again, this is because he was going by my parents' house and talking trash about me to my own family. But my family could see right through him. They know me, and they know what was going on. Now that we're split up, everything's out in the open. They know everything that has happened, and they've told me that this is what he was doing, trying to turn my own family against me. And they'll do that with everybody. So this is just some of the examples of how he would try to gaslight me or triangulate my kids and my family, to make them think bad of me. And thank God my family is smart enough to see through all of his lies. I know a lot of people get fooled, and it really hurts the victim and the circumstances, because they feel like there's nobody that they can trust, because the abuser shows himself to be just this wonderful person to everybody on the outside, but at home he's a monster, and it's horrible. So if you find my story interesting, or you think it might help you to recognize some of the abuse that's going on in your relationship, or somebody please like and subscribe for more videos.